today, as we recently gotten news that we are going to be getting the Purgatory Festival Meliodas, the Trillion Dark Meliodas, and that guy was incredible. But I already know we're probably going to get a lot of questions about, yo, Marilli, I'm a global player or I'm a JB player, and I'm wondering, how do I gear this new Meliodas, this new Festival Meliodas? Now, we are going to be using this Trillion Meliodas as an example character. Again, we haven't recently got the update yet for JP, so bear with me. Also, we haven't got no D3 for global, so I'm assuming y'all gonna have the Purgatory Meliodas on your regular update, which is usually next week, like Monday, Tuesday, or something like that. So, first of all, we gotta understand what this Meliodas does with his skills. So we're gonna just check on into like GC database so you guys can know how we should gear him up. Now, you can see with his skills right now, he has a single target. Yeah, he has a single target which says inflicts frenzy 1 additional damage for every percent of the enemy's remaining HP, pierce rate times 2. Now, that just lets you know that this card is going to hit like a truck at the beginning of the turn. You know, if you go first and stuff like that, as long as they have a lot of HP, this card is going to hit like a truck. And you also have that pierce rate times 2, which is a little bit interesting because, you know, pierce rate is usually by like 3 times, but this time it's at 2. I'm assuming because you got that additional multiplier and they didn't want to be too broken. Like, look at this. This is a 500 multiplier on rank 3. So, you know, this is going to hit like a truck. And we have a AoE card, which is slash. Inflicts additional damage equal to 50% of the hero's pierce rate. And you can see it's the AoE. Pretty much confirming that this character is a pierce rate character. Alright, and he also has an additional passive. It's a very long one. At the start of the battle, applies 3 bonds of Purgatory on the hero. When the hero takes damage during the enemy turn, or when the hero uses a skill, move 1 bond of Purgatory. When all stacks are removed, gain True Magic. True Magic is moved after using a skill, and then gain 3 bonds of Purgatory again afterwards. Addition applies an effect that depletes ultimate gauge by 1 for 2 turns on enemy who did not use a skill. So it kind of like stops people from pretty much just moving their cards a billion times. And kind of forcing them to attack in a way. Again, I forget if this is a red debuff or a gray one, but I'm assuming it's red, so maybe it could be cleansable. So you might have to use like Margaret if you really want to try to beat a Trillion Meliodas. It's a Trillion Meliodas, a Purgatory Meliodas. With that, and then when attacking enemy using the stance or with a debuff, increase the hero's damage by 40%. And if you don't know what True Magic is, removes all debuffs on the hero and increases the attack related stats by 50%. Yes, 50%. And Bond of Purgatory, decreased damage received by demon race allies by 20%. Nice. Now, we don't have to really go to the ultimate. It's just Magic Explosion, which ignores 30% of enemy crit resistance, 60% of crit defense, and damage suppression. And this can all change depending on how much dupes you have. But we really just want to focus on the 2 main things. So this is the Meliodas who has Pierce cards, technically, with like additional multipliers applied to it. Now, this should let you know, guys, that if you want to get the full potential out of your Meliodas, you're most likely going to have to run a Pierce set. And I'm assuming that this Meliodas has like really good crit chance. I didn't really pay attention to the Korean live stream. I'm probably going to post a little bit later in this video talking about the stats. They did post the stats on Korean live stream. I just didn't get to it yet. But I know this guy probably has a very good high crit chance, allowing him to crit. So again, for the most part, you probably want to use like maybe for maximum potential damage, Pierce rolls on your top set. Just have Pierce rolls, and then probably be attack crit damage if you want the maximum damage with this guy. Now, keep in mind, if you are a true person who play PvP, you will know that no one does like additional, you know, substats. All right, usually the main substats are attack, defense, and HP. Now, attack, defense, HP are your main high CC boosting substats. Anything other than that is going to give you like really low CC. And the unfortunate thing about PvP right now in this game is that going first really matters a lot most of the time. Again, there are some go second type of teams, but for the most part, your winning chances, you really become high when you're going first most of the time. Now, again, you can look right now. I'm using the attack crit damage on this Trillion Meliodas. And again, it's at 62k, 62.5k CC. Now, look what happened when I run Pierce. This is why people in PvP, even whales, do not run additional substats unless it's a team that they know is going to go second, like maybe a Purgatory Bond who has like a Twiggo, a R unit, or maybe a Nafumi team who has like an SR character. Now look at my look at my CC. It's at 59.4. So I lost about 2,000 CC just for switching out my substats for my 15%. Again, no one in a right mind uses Pierce rolls on a character who does need Pierce. And you gotta think about it. This Meliodas again has a interesting passive where if he does hit his true magic, go to it again, you'll get additional 50% attack related stats. So do you really think you need that Pierce roll to do maximum damage when you have this true magic ability built in this character? Probably not. And we already seen gameplay of them using HP/defense, so I'll also be talking about that later on as well, showing you that yes guys, you don't really need to have roll substats with Pierce rolls on your Meliodas, the new one. Now for example, if I run to my HP sets, which is this one, which I have the perfect one. Now you probably got these perfect gear set from the Grimoire, so if you want to use for Meliodas you can. Having 15% is really good, you know, for any character. Maybe you want it on Meliodas, maybe you want a Ludociel, maybe you want it on Escanor. It all depends on you. That's why for the most part, even if you have a high DPS character, most players just use HP/defense. Most Escanors I see in PvP, the new one, HP/defense. Meliodas, Esterosa, HP/defense. That's how they usually be. Now you can see my CC right now, it's at 67k. That's a huge jump from my attack crit damage that you saw. Show you again my attack crit again. 62. That's a 5k jump. Again, I am using crit damage, so that's also affecting that as well. If I was defensive, I'd probably be in the 63 or maybe 64k. But it lets you know that for most players, they're going to run HP/defense, gaining the most amount of CC imaginable. That is why for most players who really want to build up box CC, they usually tell you build HP/defense sets because they want you to have the most CC possible. If you look at anybody's box who's really like building out their box and checking them out, you will see that they all are running HP/defense. Like, I'll show you an example of mine real quick. The gear. See, a lot of HP/defense, a lot of HP/defense. All right, I barely have any attack crit sets, and I only recently now had defense sets. And sometimes I have double sets for characters, like for Meliodas or for Escanor, or maybe Bond. It all depends. So again, for most players, if you're gonna build Meliodas, and you know that you're probably not gonna go second or anything like that, run HP/defense if you're confident. If you're not confident, then you know you can do the old school way and then run in like dodge food and then have a kind of a go second team. Now I will be talking about teams as well that might be a little bit toxic if you really do go high dupes on this Purgatory Meliodas. But yeah, so if you're a person who really play PvP, HP/defense is the way. Again, his cosmetics at the beginning are going to be paid, so it's going to be very hard to get his. Wait, is it paid? Can you get them? I think no, because I think you get individual sale later on, so it's gonna be hard to get those cosmetics in free to play. So until it gets that individual sale, so keep that in mind if you're playing ungeared and stuff like that. But yeah, we're gonna be showing you a little bit of the gameplay with the Purgatory Meliodas, just so you can see that this guy actually does hit pretty hard without needing from, you know, the JP or KR live stream. They're usually just doing that just to showcase the character, so they usually don't do the best plays imaginable. So they don't really play like a usual person would play in PvP. So you gotta do this with a grain of salt. Obviously, he's gonna probably target Meliodas a billion times, and he's using Escanor, I'm assuming, with HP/defense sets. And he looked like he has high crit resist as well, because he didn't hit him with any crits. Yeah, look at that. He only hit him with like one crit, so he has really high crit resist. Oh dang, I forgot to showcase the stats. I'll showcase after the gameplay. And boom, he got attack related stat boost. You can see that's from his true magic, and that's because he was attacked 3 times. Now this might be really, really good against maybe AoE teams. Actually, nah, I think mono green can actually like blast Esteros and stuff like that. It's really good with Philo. But you can see he got additional 50% attack related stats, and he's using HP/defense sets, if I'm not mistaken. I think this HP/defense 16k, do like 18k. He does have high CC, so again he has really, really good freaking stats. And now he's gonna use his card, and he's going for the maximum potential because he also does like 40% extra additional damage when they debuff as well. So that's why he attacked with Zeldris, and he does amazing damage. Now that's the slash card, which is the multiplier with the remaining HP from the enemy and the 2 times piercing. You saw he was able to one-shot Escanor with that. And here's his AoE strike card. Strike card was kind of meh, but I think because he lost his attack related stat boost right then and there. It seemed like you only get it like 1 time from having that attack related stats boost. As you can see, you see he has 2 darkness afterwards. So I'm assuming that 1 hit was him boosting with the attack related stats boost, and then the 3rd hit is when he has it gone, and that's when he was able to lose a darkness stack, or what's it called, purgatory stack. So you gotta be very careful with your cards sometimes. Man, how is this gonna be able to showcase? And again, this is all like him using like HP/defense, if I'm not mistaken. All right, I think it was HP/defense that they used, because I think it had like 70k CC. They showcased him having 7k CC, and he was able to. And watch this, he cleanses as well at the same time, and it's only for him. Like he doesn't cleanse for his other allies, and he still got that 50% attack boost. Now he's gonna do the same thing. He also does additional damage if they have a stance up as well. And is this AoE? Is they showcasing his AoE? Is this the one? So he's encroach. She's encroach. Deanna's encroach right now. So I don't know if that counts with her taking damage, because she's encroach right now. And that's why Merlin's alive, because Merlin wasn't encroach. Deanna was definitely encroach right there. So I don't know. I think his AoE is like really trash. I keep forgetting. Like, this is a new character, so I'm forgetting what he does on his strike card, because it's a new card. But his AoE seemingly is pretty weak, but I could be just mistaken, because Deanne was encroach right there, so that's why she took like crazy amounts of damage. And I'm pretty sure that he's gonna show the ultimates. Yeah, he's gonna show the ultimates. He's gonna attack him, so you get the attack boost again. Guys, remember, they just showcase a lot on here. They don't really play like a real person will play. Like they will legit let the other person win. And you can see the swirling darkness all around him. Here comes the ultimate. And boom. Did like 1 million to Bond. I think Merlin took like 800k. So yeah, very, very strong character. Now I'm about to show you the stats real quick. I think they show it after this. Like, so I'm gonna show you the stats. I know you guys want to look at the black balls. Wait, when they showing the stats? I know they showed the cosmetics. The cosmetics is kind of a little bit meh. That's a king crown. That's a good manga meme one. And this is where they form their sword. It looks pretty cool. The form of the swords looked really, really cool. Ooh, that hair is nice. And they got that funny crown. That's a weird crown. And then they dripped them out. Did I miss the part where they showcase the stats? Let's see. Yeah, I think I did. Let me see again. Oh, okay. So I think they did at the beginning, didn't they? When they first got the character. Yep, they did. So I'm no mathematician, all right? But I'm pretty sure down here is the crit defense right here, 128, 109 crit resist. Dang, I'm trying to remember all the stats right now. Just know they're high. All right, if you want to try to translate all that, or you know, base it on what you see, they're looking really good with all the cosmetics. Now this is with the cosmetics, of course. He has 70k.1, which means he has the highest CC in the game with a HP/defense set. So yeah, he hits really hard. I think this is crit chance 104. All right, so last but not least, we are going to be talking about what is or might potentially be the best team for this Purgatory Meliodas. Now remember guys, we're using Trade Meliodas as a base character, all right, because we don't have the character yet. But from looking at his kits, his passive and stuff like that, we can get a general idea on how good he will be. Now if you don't know, Chandler can boost pierce rates and stuff like that, and also allow you to do additional damage depending if the enemy, how many times the enemy is debuffed, which, you know, Meliodas, Purgatory Meliodas can debuff, Zeldris can debuff, Esterosa can debuff with his what's it called, extortion or whatever. I said extortion, encroachment. So you have technically three characters who has potential to debuff a lot. Now this is gonna be just a main demon team. Again, demon teams can probably just switch over from wherever you want to be. Like you use, I don't know, Cusack, demon form Cusack if you really want to. You can use OG Chandler if you want to. It all depends on what you want to do with the demon team. Now, you don't have to use Meliodas on the demon team because he still has that bond of Purgatory, which he can remove by himself or from the enemy attacking him. So you don't have to use him on demon team. Again, he does really like to be on demon team because he does have a passive suited for demons. But you can run this with Sins, man. Like, let's be honest. Like, what? Like, you can use like a light Liz or something. Escanor, the new one. Or maybe you don't even want to use Escanor. You just can use just, I don't know, Deanne or Deanne and Escanor and just have you like two crazy DPS characters. Now I don't know what you can probably put in the bag. Maybe, I don't know, Ragnarok Bond or something like that. Just for like, you know, a little bit of attack boost. Or maybe Zeldris for a very high CC character like himself. Where you at? Or Zeldris. Just for the extra high CCCC team, you know? Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I came up with an interesting idea, okay? Again, guys, remember, this Meliodas right here is just gonna be the base for like Purgatory Meliodas in this video, alright? I thought of this idea, because I was like, yo, what if you get like crazy dupes on your Meliodas? You know, because it seemed like Meliodas' ultimate hits really hard because you ignore crit defense and crit resistance and stuff like that. What if you do this, guys? Think about this. Think about this. Tell me if I'm losing my mind right now. You do this. Do Liz. And then you got the demon team. You already know where I'm going with this. Fraudrin. And then, you know, just put like Merlin or something. If you have dupes. This is only if you have dupes. Boom. Who do you attack on this team? If you're not running like, I don't know, some Gother build or something like that, maybe, who do you attack on his team? Because if you don't know, like, look at Meliodas' passive again. Like, we might have to look at Meliodas' passive again right now. All right, let me zoom this back out. We might have to look at this passive again. At the start of the battle, applies 3 bonds when the hero takes damage. So if you attack Meliodas and you do not kill, guess what happens? You're gonna keep removing his bond in Purgatory, and now you're gonna give him a chance to get that true magic off. So you put like Red Tarmiel on his Meliodas and stuff like that. You know, put Red Tarmiel on his Meliodas. Boom, best character in the game right now. And most of the characters have like AOE's, so it's gonna be very hard for you not to end up killing one of these two characters. Now, again, you can probably use something else different, like instead of having these 2 double ult rushers, you can probably trade one of them out for, I don't know, a Twiggo maybe, or another stance character. I don't know. It all depends on you. But I just thought of this in my mind. I was like, yo, this could be a disgusting team. Like, I don't know. Or you can do like, I don't know. You can put like Escanor in there or something. I don't know. Like put Escanor. Now you have double crazy DPS characters. And then have Liz having you a guaranteed chance to probably ult rush. Who knows? What you want to do? I just thought about this. I was like, dang, if you have dupes, maybe you might be disgusting with Escanor and Meliodas. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Now I could show you guys the banner again, even though you probably already know what the banner is, because if you don't know, it's been out for a good minute. But I'll go GC database so you can see. And Deanna won the Margaret battle and stuff like that, which she's really good for OG Demon and other stuff, being on the Sins team. So pretty a nice additional. And the banner is really good. Again, you have a lot of seasonal characters that a lot of people don't really pull that much, but really want, like, you know, Lilia, Easton, Malaskla, Halloween Matrona, and Shin. Zenari, good seasonal characters. Blue Derriere, no one wants you, but hey, who am I to judge? And you have a lot of these demonic beast characters on here as well. Now, unfortunately, Scotty is not here, which L, but Thonar here, so I guess that replaces Thonar and Freyr here, so I guess that's cool. So that's all I wanted to talk about. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I talk a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you, I talk a lot. So again, guys, hopefully you guys get lucky on the banner. If you do summon, this Marilli, guys, and I'm out. Peace.